All right, here we go. Howdy folks, Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit in the Atitlan Underground here in Tierra Atitlan, Guatemala. Let's be real, sometimes you don't have time to work out, sometimes you don't have time to train, but you want to get the gains, you want to hit it hard, you're motivated, you've got the energy, but you don't have the time. Now whether you're in a gym, a beautiful gym like what I've got here, or whether you're at home with nothing, one of my go-to methods for being productive in as little as 10 or 15 minutes is the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. I pick one exercise or one lift and I do a 10-minute EMOM for that exercise. In this case, I'm electing to do the incline, high incline barbell bench press for the upper pecs, shoulders, and triceps. That's just because I want to hit some chest today, specifically upper chest. I don't have much time. I've done about 5 minutes of warming up. I've done some band dislocates, some push-ups, some band pull aparts to get my upper back activated. I did a warm-up set with the barbell. Only took me about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to go right into my 10-minute EMOM. Every minute on the minute, I'm going to do 5 reps. So in 10 minutes, I'll get 10 sets of 5. I'm using a weight much less than what a typical 5 rep set would be. This is far from my 5 rep max, and that's necessary to do an EMOM. Every minute on the minute means you don't have much recovery time. You'll be far from recovered. So that's why you need to go lighter on the weight. If you wanted to do a different type of chest workout in a 10-minute EMOM fashion, you could do some weighted push-ups with the bands. You could do some dips. You could do dumbbell chest presses at any angle. This is just what I'm doing for my chest 10-minute speed micro session workout today. So you can pick your exercise based on what you've got. I'm going to do 5 reps per set for 10 minutes. Get my timer ready. You're going to see how I implement some pauses and tempo work to make this weight everything that I need to get a good chest workout in only 10 minutes. So I'm a big fan of a 10-minute EMOM, whether you're doing it for pull-ups, bench press, lunges, squat jumps. Could be a multitude of things. Pick a muscle group, pick an exercise or a lift, get to work, and you can get it done on your lunch break. Here we go. Alright, that took me about 20 seconds. Make good use of your recovery periods, as short as they are. Deep air, big air, steady air. Relax your muscles. Think about the set you just did. You see me implementing a bit of a pause at the bottom while I've got the juice in me. Because I want 10 sets of 5 to be everything that I need to blast my chest in just 10 minutes. So you'll see me manipulating my parameters. 5 seconds. Set 2. Going with a wide grip. Alright, as you can tell there, I had a little bit slower of an eccentric, slower negative. That took me a good 5-8 seconds longer, which a 5-second sway in both directions, taking away about 10-15 seconds of rest, makes a big difference, but that's part of making this effective. We're not here to get fully recovered. We're here for a dense workout, while still moving a decent amount of weight to get the strength and hypertrophy gains. Here we go again. Same thing, set 3. Yeah. about 25 seconds. Not a lot of rest. Make good use of your recovery breaths. Now I'm going for effects of density so that I'm not going for a lot of reps. If I were doing 10 reps per minute, you know, have 20, 30 seconds of rest, I'd have to go significantly lighter. I kind of want the best of both worlds right now. I'm going to go with a speed tempo here. Explosive. I like to mix up the tempo, not only to shock my muscle, to practice different firing rates of muscle fibers, and it's twofold. Yeah, that took me only about less than 15 seconds, and that's a big difference if I get an extra 10 to 15 seconds of rest. Maybe that helps me bounce back and do a slower tempo or a longer pause. A little bit of strategery behind it. I am going for a variety. I'm also going for performance, as always. A lot of factors to manipulate. I'm going to do a long pause here. Come down quick. Pause, long pause. Yeah, we like those long pauses. Oh yeah. Great big pause at the bottom for 2 or 3 counts. While the muscle is stretched, or my upper pecs are stretched as much as possible. Makes that great for hypertrophy. I feel a lot of tension in my pecs already. I'm only 5 sets in. Honestly, don't know if I have it in me to do another long pause set like that. I'll give it a go though. Can always do a round of speed reps so I get more recovery down the road. 5 seconds. Going for that pause again. Longer. There it is. On that first rep, I forgot I was going for a long pause. That was more like a normal pause. But then for the last 4, kind of like a 3-second pause. Maybe 2 to 3. We're 6 rounds in, 4 to go. Now 6 sets of 5 in. I already feel like I've done some good damage to my pecs. Staying diligent about starting every minute on the minute is what makes or breaks this workout. We're going for density. All right, I'm going to do some faster reps on this round. Now, I'm not cutting the range of motion short. I'm not letting the weight just free fall, getting erratic and dangerous with it. I don't want to tweak my shoulders, but again, getting done 10 or even 5 seconds faster. It could be a 10-second swing in recovery, and in a minute, that makes a big difference. What I'm going to do now is kind of a normal set. No slow negatives, no explosive positives. No big pauses at the bottom, just a moderate tempo both directions without stopping at the top. Oh, low one. Nothing fancy there. Control both directions. No pause at the bottom, no pause at the top. Keeping it simple. trabajarás abajo con Nicolás y David hoy. So preguntarle a Nicolás abajo. Oh, okay. De nada. All right, we're 8 rounds in. We've got 2 to go. I like to finish on a good note on everything. So I'm going to really make this second to last round the hardest round, so that my 10th round, I have the luxury of just trying to bust it out, speed them up, finish with some explosive reps. So I'm going with a slow negative and a pause. Slow negative and a pause. No stopping at the top. That's important. Oh, I really had to grind that out. I would not be able to do that again on the last set, which means I'm going to need to finish with a bang just to get these 5 reps, because I almost went to failure there. I don't think I could have done 6. Just to get these 5 reps in at any tempo. I'm going to have to get them done quick. Oh. Last set, best set, always. Here we go. I'm going to finish strong and explosive, moving the bar as fast and aggressively as I can, while under control, of course. Here we go. Last set, best set. Oh, there you have it. 10-minute chest workout with a 5-minute warm-up. Again, I did some band dislocates. I did some band pull-aparts. I did some push-ups to warm up the shoulders, elbows, activate the right muscles. But then 10-minute chest routine. It's a formidable micro session. It's not going to get your max bench press up because it's far from the heaviest weight I could move because of the little recovery, but it is very dense. You can still move some weight when you're doing low reps, maybe 5 reps max on every minute. Stay timely with it. Move as much as you can, given the fact that you're doing 5 a minute, but you can play with your parameters a little bit. 3 reps, 8 reps, depends on what weight you've got. I probably wouldn't go so heavy on dumbbells that I could only do 5 reps every minute. Because of the stability factor, probably do something like 6 to 10 reps with dumbbells. If I were doing push-ups, maybe I'd do some weighted or banded push-ups to keep the reps down. But if I was just doing a conventional push-up, could also do slow tempo. But if I were just busting out push-ups, might be 15 reps every minute. My point is, in 10 minutes, pick an exercise, do 10 sets of that. Adjust your parameters so that 10 sets blast that muscle group, and it'll be a good use of your lunch break. Stay strong. Thanks for joining me.